Hey everybody, I just shot this squirrel and I'm going to show you how to gut it and how to clean it and get it in the pan, cook it to eat it. So begin by going down the belly. He's cold because it's freezing outside. And once you get an incision made, it goes a lot easier.
Be careful not to rupture the guts.
At this point, I'm just going to start peeling the skin back.
Pull the skin as you cut, being careful not to puncture the skin if you're going to use the hide.
Then I use scissors to cut off his little paw.
Keep repeating the process, slowly cutting and tearing the skin away from the muscle, and when you get to the paws, cut them with the scissors. You can pull a lot of the skin off on a fresh squirrel, but since this squirrel is frozen, it did take a little more work with the knife. And when you get down to the tail, you basically cut through the base of the tail, and we'll go from there.
Okay, here we have a squirrel hide that would be ready for either tanning, or if you want to take the fur off and make it into a rawhide cord or a piece of rawhide. I've shown you how to do that in other videos. Now what I'm going to do is take the head off and take the guts out.
I keep the heart, kidneys, and liver.
Some people eat the testes. These are what the testes look like. I'll go ahead and keep those. If I don't eat them, the dog will. And then the rest of the guts, pretty much don't want. Now this is ready to be rinsed off and put in the pot. Obviously there's not too much on a squirrel, but it is worth quartering it up and putting it in a saucepan and doing a nice slow simmering cook. Maybe spread those legs out like that, cover this with water and get it simmering. I'm just gonna let this simmer for about a half an hour, real low and slow. Keep a lid on it, and we'll come back to it in just a few. The squirrel has been simmering and cooling down. You see it looks a lot like dark meat on chicken. And let's just take this one out. So this is obviously the back hindquarters. And people want to know, what does it taste like? Does it taste like chicken? No, it tastes like squirrel. Okay, so what does squirrel taste like? Kind of like some dark meat chicken and kind of like squirrel, kind of different. So let's give it a try. Sort of like frog legs. Really good. There's actually a surprising amount of meat on a squirrel once you get it off the bones. This is all boneless meat, and then I've got the kidneys and the lungs and the testes, and you could basically make a nice squirrel dumpling recipe with this, or just eat it the way it is, maybe some salt and pepper, maybe some hot sauce. I say go for it. It really is delicious.